impact on me. So what I have for you now is a knife story about this motherfucker right here. The Blackjack Grunt. One of the original ones, not a knockoff. Ken Warner. Alright? Those who have this know just the awesomeness of this knife is unparalleled to any other knife. Any other fixed blade this size, I'd take this one forever. Anyway, I was carrying this for years and years back in the early 2000s. Early 2000s. And after 9/11, and I was carrying one of these, like I said, all the time. And I was working at work one day, and at the time I was putting up swing sets, big wooden swing sets. And I was getting something, a piece of wood from the van, and I was inside the van. You weren't with me. I didn't have it sheathed. It was like over here, but I was in the van, and I saw a big spider came out across the wood, where I was pulling them out. And I don't really like spiders, I never did or anything. I'm better now. I don't kill them on sight and stuff anymore. I don't do that. But back then I did. And the spider taught me. So the spider's out right there. And I go, so, I'm not just going to shoo it away or bust. I'm going to fucking cut it in half, right? So I pull out the grunt, vicious grunt, and I start chopping, going at the spider. I missed him. Boom, again, boom, miss again, boom. And then third or fourth try, I hit it. The knife flew out of my hands and started going down. For me, out of instinct, I'm really reflexive when it comes to that kind of stuff. Any kind of movement or anything, I naturally go to catch it or to move or do whatever. This time, I paid the price kind of for it, but it's still good to have reflexes. So as the knife was fell out of my hand, it naturally went to catch it with my left hand. Bad, but as I did, it came straight down. Boom. Okay, and this is a heavy knife. Right? Straight into my hand. Boom. The second it hit and went into my hand, I knew I was fucked, because I felt the inside of this finger and the inside of that finger go numb instantly. It's like, fuck, man. I've been a lot of injuries or nothing like that. I knew it was bad. I kept bleeding. I showed my friend I was working with, and he was like, Jesus, Jason, we stopped and we went to get a bunch of first aid and stuff, and the fucking thing wouldn't stop bleeding, would not stop bleeding. An hour and a half, 2 hours later, back at my house, and it's still like a little open faucet. It was like a little perfect little triangle. It went in about not even a quarter inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, and that's all you need, man. And with the hand having more nerves in it than the entire body does combined, but there's a lot of fucking nerves in your hand. So when he looked at it, he realized that I was fucked, and so he brought me to the hospital emergency room. And I went there, and this is really, I can't believe this, I'm in an emergency room now. And then they look at, it's bad, and this and that. They start working on it, cleaning it out. I'm jumping, screaming. And then the fucking doctors and them start giving me injections inside the cut, inside the wound, the little hole in my hand, inside the fucking thing. And that's you numb it up, and I was screaming, man. I was like, you motherfucker, you fucking son of a bitch. This is how I deal with it. And I was really cursing them out like crazy, and they were giving me dirty looks and shit by the time I left. And then, long story, I went to a hand surgeon guy, and he looked at it. He was like, yeah, you've severed the nerves in your hand. A couple of them are severed, and I had to get reconstructive nerve surgery done in the hand. Probably can't see it, but right in there is where it went, and then they cut like a triangle thing, and they did the operation, which didn't even work because they're still numb to this day. They're still numb in here. And when it's cold, they're a bitch. And some things hit certain area of my palm, and it's really bad. So, and that was, so by the time I went and got that fucking surgery and healed up from that, it was a good year, close to a year, or half a year to a year. Because after the surgery, then I had to go get this other stuff done at a pain doctor, where they put these little electrodes, right, inside the fucking cut, the wound, and start electrocuting. What a domino roll of fucking bad events, altering, which caused me to miss opportunities and things like that down there, and not to mention time just off because you got a boxing glove on your hand. And one of the reasons I thought of it too, because part of the thing for the knife Bowie knife video I'm going to do, is that, when people are training knife fighting, whether it's Bowie knife or any knife, any edge weapon, it's really important that they know that you don't have to stick the knife through the person or through the leg or anything crazy like that. No, you just need a little touch. That's it. A little touch. Boom. They'll do the job. Believe me, I know. It's not even the only time I've been there for the knife, but. So that's the knife story. Don't do what I did. Probably not many people would anyway. But, the consequences. But the thing that just really tripped me out again was how such a small amount of the knife caused so much damage. Great knife, it's great for manipulations. It's really good because it also has a flat handle, which is what you want, a flat handle, not a round handle. So when you transition from forward to go to reverse, you need that flat handle so you can spin it. Alright, that concludes the knife story, and now I'm going to go into the training video, which will be either on American Bowie knife fighting or this, until I can get my Road Combative channel tie-ups untied so I can start putting videos back on that. Alright, so yeah, I'll see ya.